Hello everybody, this is Kayak from more Let's Play Dawn of Souls Final Fantasy 1, and we are... Ooh, Knocker, something new. We are at the halfway point of the Whisperwind Cavern, or whatever the fuck it's called, but we're halfway through it. We just took out 2 Final Fantasy 6 bosses, and now we're on our way to the last 2, so that we can finish this game. Love seeing new enemy types. What, just because? It's not idiots for no NP. Enough to get us through most of these enemies. Ooh, thing. Boom! Flare! This must be the thing that the guide referred to as the orange overworld. It's orange, and it's the overworld. Due to those clouds, we're either on Vespin or we're over the world. Okay, they're in. The purple water. Like you know. Okay, let's meander our way through the world. Yay, purple water. Okay, exit. Righty, now where are we? Because I don't know where we are. Guess we're there. Yeah, you chat. What's the top of my foot hurt? When did that happen? Apparently I wore my foot open, really. Just because I haven't used this spell in forever. Here, that was... They survived that. I wasn't expecting such a thing. Basically waste that spell, but no, they tanked it. Powerful turn undead spell I have, too. Whack. I wish I could use that staff off screen between that and the healing helm, you know? I think that'd be... Random encounters are pretty high here. Pointless. to a town. Is this the real town? That's fine. I've got so much money. Yep, no tricks. We're at full. That's good news. No need to go around. Oh, damn. Nice. Sure, just to have something to spend money on. Just want to take a look. But again, I'd rather have the ribbons. Ribbons keep me from being statused. I'd rather not be statused than have slightly better defense. Especially when you consider that as powerful as I am, I'm in more danger from status effects than I am from anything else in the game. You know? Status effects can flat out knock me down, but other stuff not so much. Exit please, thank you. And that was a good place to have it, too. Now, for the record, I have not save stated between, so if something goes wrong, and I have absolutely nothing to lead me to believe that anything will. But I've seen Shinryu and Omega were the two difficult bosses of the... Or not of the original, but of the bonus dungeons. And I've already beaten them. I'm not going back in there unless I have to. Well, that's okay, because it's the Reapers I really want. Oh, he de-equipped it, never mind. That was, poked. So yeah, if I die here, then I have to start over. I do not foresee that happening, because from what I've seen, the other bosses, the remaining two bosses don't even require any special change in policy on my part. I can take them out pretty much exactly the same as I fought every other boss in this game. Temper, haste, repeat. Boom! Blah! So not used to Flare being a multi-target spell by default. I'm used to it being single target, maybe multi, but wow. Not complaining, mind you. Especially since I have an item that casts it for free. I mean, why would I ever cast any other offensive spell? Sure, I'll cast Haste and Temper. Why would I ever cast anything else? Because... yeah, I could cast Fire 3, Ice 3, Thunder 3, but... why? I could just one-shot a person with Flare. Free. Without jeopardizing my MP for later. And why would you ever do the level 2s at all, you know? That gets silly. Or even the 1s. I mean, unless you're trying to keep something alive, but there's no reason to do that in this game. It's not like, oh, I've gotta weaken them so Queen can eat them. No, Queen is not here. There is no blue magic at all. Just beat the shit out of them and go about your day. You know? There's my death accord. So much going on. I think I've already been down here. Guys! Matter. Matter at all. That happen ever again, please. Yep, still levels beyond. Good. Let's do the next boss. Treasure. Ooh, Megalic's a good treasure. Pyrex enjoys that treasure immensely. Good use, I promise. I have at least proven I'm not shy about using things when I need them. The main reason I'm hoarding most of these items isn't because I'm saving them for later, it's because I have no use for them. And I kinda don't need to sell anything. A damn millionaire by accident. Seriously, I almost am. Ah, the boss. Very sick. I know this music from somewhere. I don't think it's from a Final Fantasy. I do like this theme music, though. Right on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second. I got nothing. Yeah, you know this is from Final Fantasy VI. Motherfucker, super like the train. Am I correct? I am. We will actually hit harder. That's fine. They hit about the same, really. Boom! Boom! Nothing. You can cure that with my stick. The stick, Jay! Actually, use this first, then use the stick. And I win! Another Mega Elixir. Sweet! Alright, people watching this in the future. You in the comments, please, I will love you forever if you can tell me what this theme is. I know it! It's a theme song for something. But I don't remember what. It is soothing and pretty. From Final Fantasy VI, actually. And not really my thing. I believe it's called A Call Forward. Not when you're in agony, dude. Yeah, you people weren't having a good time with that flavor of immortality. So I would say no. Oh, they die. Ugh, don't think about it, dude. Just don't. Thank you, name, but can I get you to move, please? Thank you. Look a far sight lovelier than they did. Alright, let's just assume that... Yeah, that's probably it. Almost certain so. Alright, just 10 floors to go. Then we're done with all of these bonus dungeons forever. Prototype, I think that's a new one. Age Chimera. That's not an issue anymore. Oh god. Earthplant! Lots of new enemies on this floor. Bloody Eye! Get for gazing, boy. Let's see if I can find something else. Damn it. Right. Answer. Sounds intriguing. Wow, that's a crappy sword. Never mind. I was excited for a minute there. Like, ooh, something new has been added. Against a strong enemy, too. Maybe it's good. No, it's complete balls. Speaking of balls, there's some more fairy comics. Ad Ogre, that's a new one. Goes down just like the other ones, though. So much wrong. Let's get that. Our spellcasters are on back. Where's that apple? How comes the apple? This one was an apple. Like the hell of it. There we go. Jay ever closer. Now I'm curious. Fuck it. There's no way to know about that. I'm curious what that treasure chest had in it, but there's no way to it directly. I find I don't care. The stick, Jay. Use the stick. Surely the stick will bring you power. As my stick has done for me. Apparently there's a novelization for Final Fantasy 1. I found that out the other day on TV Tropes. Like, in the novelization, I'm like, there's a fucking book to this? Like a book, not an instruction book kind of book? That's ridiculous. Use the stick again. I shall do the same. Judgment staff. I shall judge the fuck out of you. By the way, that's not supposed to be anyone in particular, but to my ear at least, it sounds kind of like Elder Cain from Diablo. You know? I think that was his name, Cain the Elder. That's what it reminds me of. It's not who it's supposed to be, it's just a generic voice that came out of nowhere. I didn't even intend for it to sound like that. I just opened my mouth and there it was, you know? Oh, Henri maxed! When did Henri max his hit points? Jesus Christ, I didn't even notice. Jay is so close. Jay is like 3 good level ups away from maxing out. Any eagles? These are new. Okay, I'm all for that. New enemies mean new entries to the bestiary. Entries to the bestiary put me one step closer to true 100% completion. Well, I suppose true 100% completion would be something like every item in the game. Still missing a lot. I also find myself wondering if I even care. Or the answer is no, I really don't. Might be nice to show off just for the hell of it, but I don't think I'm gonna care. By the way, Master, as in the Black Belt / Monks level up class, is the only one in the game that never gets MP. Spells of any kind ever for any reason. Another X potion. Needed one of those. Very useful to have. So again, I make no promises as towards the true 100% bestiary thing. I might make a run at it. It depends on the mood I'm in, because this game's wearing me out. I've been at it for about a week now. Which doesn't seem like much until you consider that... So I guess, I don't know. It's kind of getting on my nerves after a point. See, this is actually, I find, the hardest part of an LP. Not the beginning, not the middle, but the end. When you're so close and there's almost no real progress being made. Beat the game. There's these dungeons. The reason I'm having trouble forcing my way through them is there's really nothing in these dungeons, for the most part, that's going to be so much better than what I already have. So there's no equipment drive. I don't need to level. I don't need more money. Damn near maxed my money unless it goes above that and hits $1 million. I don't think I could spend this much money right now if I tried. And if I did try, it would involve literally getting rid of everything that can be bought, and then buying it again. Looking at this. That includes all of my spells. I can now completely restock my spells for nothing. Oh, there's my extra goal. No, but I'll put you out of your misery. Arrow, that's new. Kill it all the same, but damn. Sorry, Queen Lady. Shit, one of these things. I'm willing to bet, though, that this is not a random encounter area. Just because of the enemies, but we'll see. I am going to try and clear this whole floor, just because I don't think there are random encounters. And if there aren't, then there's no reason I shouldn't clear the whole floor. Are indeed under attack. Sad to see this group disband at the end of the game, just because it's fun to play with my LP buddies, even if I'm the only one doing the play. Oh, no, looks like there are random encounters. Such a shame. Runax Golden Apple. Nice. Have made lots of comments about D&D in this. It's mostly because apparently Many of the Japanese names did have to do with Dungeons and Dragons, but TSR would have sued the living fuck out of them if they changed them. Let's just leave the floor. We got 5 floors to go. Done with these, and then I can just do whatever suits my mood, really. A random encounters in the lava? Oh, thank you, game. That's so sweet of you. That's a lot more money than I will ever need. See, I'm maxed now. I don't care about money anymore. Well, there seem not to be random encounters, so there's no reason not to check the chest up. I spoke too soon. It's a good thing I did, because these are new. We're a little too powerful for that now. Thank you, though, nonetheless. Where? 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 Red-haired kid, okay. God damn it. It's gonna be one of these, isn't it? See him, he's down there. Figure out how to make that the place that I go. La, 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 la. See him. Bastard. Shit. Damn randoms. I was right there too. Game. There you are, you little bastard. Come here. Now, where did I come from? And how do I get back there? Shit. God, my back hurts all of a sudden. There we go. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Couple more. Almost done. It's kind of cruel to give me emergency exits that I can't use. One more floor. This is the last floor of the game, then it's just, well, not the game, but the level, and then you just fight a boss. A boss that, from what I've seen, should be very easy. Ugh, okay. Now, for the record, if you really wanted to, you could run through these dungeons enough to get enough golden and silver apples and soma drops that you could hit level 99 and then use those to buff everyone's stats so that every single character had 999 hit points and 999 MP. There's no reason to do this. Because if this follows the trend, then the bonus dungeons are harder than anything I'll find in the final dungeon. And I'm handling the bonus dungeons just fine. Could do that. I don't have the patience for it, especially since I can't just exit the level. You know, if, say, the Soma drop was on the first floor, and I could just go in, grab it, and exit, that would be one thing. Honestly, if you're willing to go that far, you're better off just using a Game Shark or an Action Replay or something. You can just waste some time at that point. So glad I only need to go through this one spell. I can't even tell you how happy that makes me to know that I'm done. The next floor and I'm done. And I'm almost done with this whole friggin' game. Not to say that I haven't had fun, because I have. It's been an enjoyable little romp, but I want it to be done now. There's always that point. I'm sorry about sneezing, and I'm wrong. There's not always that point, but a lot of times there is, where you had your fun, but it's over now, and it needs to be. And sometimes you don't realize it, but you do. I mean, like, Avatar, The Last Airbender was a good example. Once that finished, once the fire chapter finished, everyone's like, oh no, we need more, we need more. Well, no, that's pretty much the end as a whole of Aang's story. I mean, there was more stuff, but not enough to base an entire series upon, you know? He had minor trials, but it basically would have amounted to filler episodes, as opposed to Korra, who still had a lot left to do. Okay, final boss of the final bonus dungeon. Let's check him out. It's Doomgaze. Now, unless they aren't holding, I should be fine because of my Protect rings. I described him as the easiest of the bonus boss. Best reward, that being the ultimate weapon. Jesus fucking Christ, he hits hard! That's not easy. That fucking hurt. You wasted a turn, my friend. Now a lot. Because that fucking hurt. Yeah, what happened to him being the easiest of the bosses? Because he's hurting the shit out of me. Like, a lot. I did that wrong. Let's do it this way. Now, just so it's not wasted. Yep, perfect. That's basically a free turn for us. Let's do what we fucking do. Not a very complicated boss, though, because honestly, The other three could have been fought whenever, but by the time you fight him, by the time you've beaten Tiamat and are capable of taking this guy on, there's no reason you shouldn't have a setup near identical to what I have. You've got the Judgment Staff, where you've gotten Protect Rings to guard against death, where you've got 4 ribbons, etc. You know, there's no reason not to have this setup. So yeah, I guess in the long run I can see him as the easiest of the bosses, because you could technically fight the others whenever. Him, you pretty much have to fight at the end of the game. Because you can't even get to him without Tiamat being destroyed, and once Tiamat's destroyed, you're at the end of the game anyway. Yeah, here's the fucked up thing. It just occurred to me that, I didn't even need to have the Judgment Staff equipped. I wanna try something real quick here. Okay, I do need extra ones to do it, but, if I were to, say, go back and fight Atamos again, I could effectively 4-flare things. Look at that. Granted, it's not as hard as my flare, but still, I can 4-flare shit. And honestly, it's hitting about as hard as his normal attacks are, so it's not completely unthinkable to just have him flare things to death. Yeah, I gotta say, once we got past those initial hits, he's not that scary. He's not as scary as he should be, considering he's the final boss of the final bonus dungeon. I should be having significantly more problems with him. So yeah, I have to admit now that he is pretty fucking easy. I mean, if he'd been, say, in the Earthgift Shrine, yeah, we'd be in trouble, but he's not. He's in this, the end area. Time we reach the end area, we're up to his bullshit. We're on to his thing. Got a lot of hit points to him, I'll give him that. About all I'll give him at this point, but hey, he's got hit points. That I am quickly taking away. Worst thing is, if he would focus on one person, he'd be doing a lot better. Oh, he'll hit Kyler 1 minute, Henri the next. It's not doing him any good, because he's healing more than he's doing. By a lot, except for when he hits Jay or me. Even then, Jay just got enough hit points back that he could survive another hit if he had to. That wasn't me being indecisive, by the way. That was the thing, just not registering the A button being hit for some stupid reason. And that's the boss. That's Death Gaze. That's Doom Gaze. He's done. Lightbringer, which is supposed to be ultimate weapon, I think. did it go? Do I not get to have it? Where is it? I want it. That's pretty fucking stupid. Now, where is it? Why can't anybody learn to use it? Let's see something real quick. Where is it? Oh, you're fucking kidding me! Oh god, that's beautiful! Oh, that's fucking beautiful! Only red wizards can use it! Oh my god! All that trouble for an item I can't even use. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Okay, you are going up here where the potions are. You are going up here where the high potions are. I don't use those. So that way, anyone who needs to can just... There's more? Oh, there it is. There's the ultimate weapon. Okay. Ah. Ooh, it's the actual original Apple weapon. Let me pick a thing, and he can do it too. The Ragnarok? No, but you can use that. Let's see. No, hold on. 9, 119. Yeah, let's give it to you. You don't usually get awesome stuff. Though it does occur to me, I can actually come through here again. You know, I think I actually want to do that. Either way, I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye!